Hi everyone, I'm Jess Peachy and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. Last episode we finished up the plot stuff in Baldur's Gate City and now we are here in front of Candlekeep. That also started chapter 6, so once we get into Candlekeep I'm going to immediately go into the inn to get a new ability. However, in between episodes I did go over to High Hedge and... Or did I... This is the wrong save, isn't it? I believe it is. Here it is. My bad. Yes, when I went to High Hedge, that is the name, I'm not getting it confused with something. Yes, I almost wanted to say it was Hilltop, but wrong thing. Diane Air did get enough experience from a skeleton to level up, so we're just gonna level her up real quick. And so as I was saying, I went and got the robe of the good art magi. Unfortunately, he only sells one, so Diana Air gets that. And I did identify what we have. The Wand of Lightning, and then we also got a Ring of Free Action. And this is the tome that we need to get in. And I believe that's everything that was kind of outstanding. That was like, excuse me, the difference isn't there. So, why don't we go to the Keeper of the Gate? I believe that's his name. Of course, this might not be the entrance, even though there's a path that leads here. Yeah, we're gonna go take the little path because I'm an idiot. No. Keeper of the Portal, that's his name. Hello! Well, you look like it. No. Oh, travelers, before you'll be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries. We have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the Child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Nithra. And we automatically get teleported in. Hey, it's Hall here? Nope, just watchers. Sorry to come in so late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So different. Why isn't the map uncovered again anymore? Can we go and get another free potion? Hello? Ta-ta-da! Hey there, fooler. Well, I'll be if it isn't someone with a tale to tell. I don't know who is. What have you been up to this past while? I don't know. I guess I just took the long route home. The Friendly Arm, Battergo, Snashkel, Baldur's Gate. Killing more kobolds than you could ever imagine. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a few rusty old short swords, would you? Because I've got tons. Been trying to get to the bottom of the metal crisis. I haven't put it all together yet, but the Iron Throne has their hand. Why don't we just say that one? The gate, is it? I hear that. If you can stand the smell of the night, life's great. If you're taking me an all-expense-paid tour of the place someday, you realize. Okay. There's a reader.
Surely.
Another random watcher. Can't come in here anymore. Something. Oh, there's Hall. Hello there, Hall. Now there's a face I never forget. I never thought I'd see again in a million years. When we heard about Gorion's passing, Fuller and I went out to gather his body, but you were nowhere to be seen. I don't know what you two came across that night, but Gorion died a noble death, saving you from it. Sure. look forward to it, kid. I don't really think we need to get in the barracks. Yeah, I know. I think I may have took the long way around to go to the inn. Ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. There we are. Here's the inn. Hey, is what's her name still up here? I don't think so. No. Oh well. Anyway, let's go in the inn. Reaver? Hello? You've been Well, what's up with that? You've been away without leave, soldier. Are you expecting forgiveness? Are you expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups and I want them now.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arm.
Sure it is, Winthrop. Old puff guts.
If none are better.
There we go. Aye, now there's a rapscallion set on a little wisp now, and make every bolt count. Where are they? Call 'em off, Winthrop. I didn't do anything. Winthrop, you old fool, if I had an arrow for every one of those practical jokes you played on me, I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well, we would do that. So I was hoping your journey to the big world might have put a better humor into you, but methinks my hopes have failed me. What have you been up there, child? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. How about that? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You'd best steer clear of them as long as you've still got life in ye. And he still sells same old stuff. Hey, even this is stuff that I sold him. Because he wasn't able to pawn it off to anybody else. And now he doesn't really buy back anything, really. So why don't we just sleep? May I please have...
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrond, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open, and Ulrond storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Ooh, spooky. No. I asked to get a wand of the heavens. I forgot about that. Only used by clerics. And we get Draw Upon Holy Might. Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have redid some of my spells here. Help, I can't get out the door. Sorry, I just had to rest once more to, reconfigure my spell books. Hello there, cows. Woo. Why don't we go to the priest quarters? Oh, and there's one thing. You remember how in the very beginning of this game, there was that one lock that no matter how strong your character was, you could not. There's a dead cat. There's more dead cats. There's that star sapphire, you can get it. Oh, we just get everybody else nearby, too. You startled me, child. What are you doing to that cat? It died, and I'm studying it. You're studying it. What is there to study? It's a dead cat. The bones, the muscle structure, the shape of how its fur lies, where its ears are placed, the length of its whiskers, the sharpness of its teeth. I must know it all, you cur. Now leave me to it. Priests have gotten a lot stranger since I left. But why would you need to know that? Why would anyone? Must you go pry so hard, you meddlesome brat? Forget the plan. I'll taste you now, I will, and study your dead flesh as I do the cat. Oh no, it's a doppelganger. Yes, Corn, stand over his dead body, victorious. I don't know why I'm picking up the diamond. I don't need it. We must save the kitty cats.
Choose your friends wisely.
Yes.
Certainly.
We didn't just kill somebody. Hello there, Drippin. Ithra, I didn't think you were ever coming back. What it's like out there, it's pretty scary, Drippin. There's more to that iron crisis than the bandits that one always talks about. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to get to be here for long. You should come with me. No. It's big. I don't know how else to put it. I lived my entire life within these walls, and in the past, well, I've seen 50 times as much as these walls could ever hold. It's weird, though. All that space and barely a book fit. And barely a book in it. I never realized how special Candlekeep really is. Why don't we go with that? Yeah, like what? And a bunch of kobolds staying in the Orthanashko mines with an acid of some sort. It's just the tip of the iceberg, too. It's all going on all over the place. The Merchants League, Iron Throne, yeah. Let me guess, they want to form an independent kobold city-state, too, right? Why don't you just fess up and admit that you spent the last while at a baker's apprentice or whatever and stop trying to pull my leg? What do you mean? We'll search that. I think I did want to go into the sleeping quarters. I don't really need that star sapphire. So let me go. We'll go around this way. I think there's still someone else that we can talk to, and I think it is in the sleeping quarters. Actually, no. I don't think there is anyone in the sleeping quarters. Well, we want to head up to here.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
And I am very monotone. For those of you who don't know who Catterley is, he is... I don't know his connection with D&D specifically, but if you know the R.A. Salvatore books, which are set in the Forgotten Realms, he is in a series of books, 5 books, That's known as the Cleric Quintet. I don't remember what the first book is, but he is the protagonist in those 5. They kind of tell the story of him a little bit. But yes, pardon me if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. Curious, might I inquire as to your names? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. Here, why don't we go with that? Nithra. Excited, Nithra, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. Reminiscing, I was last here years ago, and conferred with your foster father as you were off to shores. I am not much your senior, really. Now stop. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion has told you the same, but Garayan was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. Do not wish to dwell. His death in the past. I have seen sympathy from any person I have never met before. Really? I think the only sympathies we've got were from Jahira and Khalid. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, save to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in this time since? Would that I have a gold coin for every person who had to say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. But what matters is how much strength you such one. I can't. This is all starting to run together to me. Fare thee well. I met an old friend of Garayan's today. Oh. It's apparently very monotone. I think someone should be on the steps here. No. Oh, well there's Fildia. Corin, you're in my way. Why? Oh, why? Hello. Have you seen my book? Wait, no. You found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? Well, that's enough to make an old woman blush. I sure raised the charmer in you. Apparently, I did have to go in here. Because there's Parda. Oh, Neither, I heard you had returned. If only it weren't in such dark times. Something is afoot in Candlekeep. There's unvoiced panic amongst those of us who still call these haunted halls our home. You must help us, I pray you. Anything, dear Bardo. Just tell me how. How? If only I knew. Go around such about. You have been away for a time. At least your eyes will see things that we cannot. We have been here too long. We are blind to the malignancies, for they have crept up so slowly and absorbed themselves into our gaze. But here they are. But they are here. Ha 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 ha. I said that. My eyes can't see them, my ears can't hear them, but all that is in me screams with the knowledge that they are here. Now hush, no one must know that we have been talking. Okay. Well, anyway, why don't we go up to the Great Library? Back to where I just was. Why don't we go in? Well, doesn't that statue look familiar? Alando the Wise, founder of Candlekeep.
Something on your mind?
Hello, Karan. Neither, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. But you're not... Oh, why don't we just do that? What? Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? Bundle of sticks. No, how about we do that? Strange. Oh yes, that is just the word I would have used for what Kovaras fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alunda's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's word upon his quiet breath. Though when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to the rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Kovaras is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Kovaras, eh? Why don't you pay attention to how his name's spelled, huh? I wonder if those prophecies are basically being said by...
These walls contain
Hello.
the world's knowledge.
Before I read this, those prophecies, you know, those voices of, like, the wind, the north, south, and, you know, those guys in the beginning, very, very beginning, they were saying his prophecies. Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed, sorry. If it isn't little Nithra, why I haven't seen for nearly, quite some time now, anyway. Hello, how have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course. You never did stay in those rags of yours longs. You'd be naked as a jaybird at the moment someone... Oh, no. Yes, I remember. Queen Prophet, please, how have you been? Oh, no. He is dodging the question. Oh, no, they keep going on. The sound's rehearsed. Interesting. Oh well, anyway. There really isn't anything important down here on the first floor. So why don't we head up to the second floor?
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello. It is good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during more stressful time. Why, what is going on that could cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I am sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. There's decidedly unmerchant-like merchants for once, and what some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Kovaras. I assume he is visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Chistal has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It was nice speaking with you, though.
Certainly.
I think he's back that way. Oh well, why don't we go see him? This Kovaras they're talking about.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
Why, thank you. What is it, child? Nothing, I'm just finding it very hot. Felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. I must know who has visited Keep lately and where they spent their time. You know. I'll go with that one. There have been a few nameless scullery maids, some new watchers. As for visitors to the library, though, 2 men from the Iron Throne arrived. What was it, 2 days ago? 3? They've been here for a meeting with 2 Knights of the Shield, who I believe made their arrival yesterday. Much of the time has been spent on the 3rd floor arranging preliminaries for the meeting. A man named Kovaras has arrived as well, but he is mainly kept to himself, researching some of the Lundo's prophecies regarding the time of troubles, which we keep on the 2nd floor. Other than that, well, there's only been you. Hello.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So say.
Well, there's someone saying off his prophecies.
You need something, stranger?
Oh, hello. There he is. I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name's Kovaras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Kovaras? You were there. You saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs. But Garain's petty magic was of little use against him, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne, so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that nice night. You're right. I was there, myself, my father, and 4 others who tried to kill us. Even though, I think in the remake, they added in a couple of bandits, which is kind of funny. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I'm surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. Again, note how his name is spelled. So, why don't we head up to the 3rd floor now? Now, if you remember, they said the leaders of the Iron Throne were on the 3rd floor, making preparations for some sort of meeting, or attempting to have some sort of meeting of some sort. Hello.
I don't have time to associate with drivel.
Unfortunately, he saw me through the arch room. My dear fellows, you must realize that it is manners that make the man. So would you kindly prove that you're a gentleman by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Yes, I said that right. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who caused you so much trouble these past few weeks, and we know that you're all about it, and soon so will Duke Elton. I'm gonna say, and you're stupid enough to admit this. Yes, because it's Khalid talking. Well, my young friend, you might find safety within the library, but once you've left, there'll be no place for you to run. How about we just end all of our problems right here, right now? Drop your blades. This is most distasteful. I have always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were to somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think that the monks would let you go about murdering everybody within their keep? Question button heads, boys! Yes.
You have need of me?
So you have Tooth, Bruno, Speltar, and Crestor. I'm assuming spellcasters.
If none are better. What is your bidding?
Switch to that. Actually, no, shoot him.
Full plate and
You're a queer fellow.
Since he has the Ring of Free Action, why don't we cast that?
Yes.
And then I'll have her cast this.
What you want?
And you can... why don't we try to do that? I want to just get a blast going on him.
Yep.
Well, Relisar died pretty quickly.
Whatever they need. I care not.
Just keep taking this guy out. Okay, that works.
I can't.
Okay, he's dead. And then there's his Brunos. Tee.
Can I'll do my best.
Ah, Ring of Free Action. And then I'll let you guys know why I attacked them already instead of, well, other than, you know, XP, and they are the leaders of the Iron Throne. That was quite easy. Anyway,
Yes.
so up Corin. Okay, why don't we go open locks to 100 and then dump everything into pickpockets. And he should be at cap now, or is about to. Well, no, I think he has about another 10,000 points, so he's not going to level up. At least I think.
Simpler done than said.
You didn't see... Oops. You didn't see us murder people. No, we're just gonna head upstairs now. Bye.
I should have joined the army.
Hello. Stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. Oh. Poop. Did not want to do that just yet. Okay, don't kill them yet. So why don't we not do that? So yes, there's that route if you want to take it real quickly. However,
Something on your mind?
so yes, there's that fight. Hehe. About Kovaras's ring. It's just a normal.
Walls contain the world.
I don't want to talk to you again.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
His ring, the ring that he wants to give you, it's just the Ring of Princes +1, so it's not all that great. And if you have it equipped, it will identify you as the killers even if you didn't kill them.
Surely.
You need something, stranger?
Oh, he was right there. I just walked right past him. If you answer differently to him, though, and took the ring, he would actually tell you to kill the leaders of the Anthem. Kind of like how he did right now. I think he just disappeared. Yeah. Why don't we
Certainly.
just ignore them for now? Thank you for autosaves, you know. Didn't have to redo all this. So yeah, if you don't kill them, then there's no one up here. There's someone named Shistal here that I want to find. Just remember, someone said that he isn't acting quite right. Here he is.
Cool! Full plate and packing steel.
What? Simpler done than said.
Yes? Great peril yields great
Yes.
beauty.
Certainly.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Okay. Leave me be, stranger. I've got work to do. Do you not recognize me? Certainly. I did not recognize your face. My apologies. I trust your journeys have been comfortable. The Cloakwood can be cold this time of year. If you'll excuse me, I should go. How do you know I've gone to the Cloakwood? I have relatives in that region, yes. They must have seen you and sent a note on your progress. But you never mentioned any family before. We are estranged and do not see each other often. There was no need to mention it. I really should be going now. There are things I must do. Think you're lying to me? You're not the same man I knew. You would do well to leave me be. I tire of this game. Take your questions and go away, monkey. Monkey? Who are you? I am your death, foolish meat. And he is a... Oh, oops, that's right. He has that long sword. I forgot. Well, since he is a greater doppelganger, why don't we do that?
Simpler done than said.
So yes, there's a greater doppelganger in here. Oh no. Nice experience, though. Oh, don't you be taking me away now. Now. So.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello. Good to see you. I trust you are well as can be expected. How have you been? This is life dragging me through. No. Oh, I pine for the days when you and Gorion still called Candlekeep home. You brought a bit of energy to these walls. I shall have to speak with you later at length, but for now you must rest. Gorion's old room is the third on the south corridor, just as it was. I think there are a few things for you there as well. We shall see you later.
Surely.
Well, why don't we go see Gorion's room, as I'm not going the wrong way. As I am going the wrong way. I mean... Emma, you're in the way. Well, there's a gold necklace. I don't think that's what he wanted from me, though. Yes. I went the wrong way. I know my cardinal directions. I don't know if this will be third. There's a letter. Why don't we read this letter? Why don't I find the right letter? That's not the right letter. I have too many. I don't think I need these anymore. I'm sorry, I have all these letters. There we go. Hello, Nithra. If you are reading this, it means I have met an untimely death. I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then I would have never been given the chance. First off, I'm not your biological father, for that distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. Or, how would other people say it? Baal? I don't know. Well, there are different spellings for it, but they use the H in this one. The Baal that I speak of is the one you know of as a divinity. Divine divinity? No. In the crisis known as the Time of Troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced into a mortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during his time. For reasons unknown to me, he sought out women of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of those women, and as you know, she died in childbirth. I had been her friend and on occasion lover. I felt obligated to raise you as my own. I have always thought of you as my child, and I hope you still think of me as your father. You are a special child. The blood of the gods runs through your veins. If you make use of our extensive library, you'll find that our founder Orlando has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use you for their own purposes. One, a man who calls himself Serevok is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep and thus knows a great deal about your history and who you are. Gorion. Hello. Yep. So continuing on. No! We want to go upstairs. Not downstairs. There.
Our rules of...
Oh, hello there, Mr. Gate Warden. You there! Stop and surrender yourself. You are accused of murdering the men of Brunos Kostak, Theldon, Tenivich, Realtar, and Anchovies. Well, what about that fourth person? He's not mentioned there. If you give yourself up now, you will be assured of a fair trial. Well, we didn't murder anyone. Well, we'll just do that. And yes, we're here again. Ooh, except for this time we really didn't murder them.
Someone disturbs me.
No. No. If you did accept the ring, that ring would be proof of you killing them. If you came up to the sixth floor without killing them. Don't spit on me. But I've done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by a guest known as Kovaras. Damn you, Kovaras! From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure what your purpose was. Even though we didn't kill them, we didn't even go near them. From what I have been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the ploy of this, that, Amish invasion of Baldur's Gate, It's almost as if they're going to make a game, and we're an
Greetings, young one.
I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow Ulrant will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. It's been over 100 days. That would be... Yeah, 70, 12 would be 84. Makes 13. Maybe like 13 weeks. Yeah, scant few weeks indeed. Do you know anyone by the name of it's Kovaras? I don't know one named Kovaras, but Kovaras is the reverse of Serevok. If you could have seen it in my face. A young man who accompanied the leaders accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. Now it's time for you to go. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there on you'll be on your own. Why can't you teleport us outside? The Candlekeep is protected by powerful runes that seal it from divinatory and alteration magics, except for unless you insert your cheat codes and make it so that you can use the cheat keys and hit Control L, and teleport you in. You'll be ripped asunder when you came in contact with the protective field. Trust me, child, this is the only way. Oh, thank you. Minx, go read some books.
I'll do my best.
Let's talk more fight.
Ooh. So what happens if we tried... Oh. The door leads back to the upper levels of the keep. From the looks of it, it is heavily boarded. Luckily, Tethril teleported you past such an obstacle. Common sense dictates that you make your escape through the opposite door.
Certainly.
And here we are in the catacombs. However, I shall leave that for the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Just Peachy. Have a nice day.